Tonight, a man accused of pretending.
First off, Vaughn would reach 7 here, $25 goal, we have $17 right now, we need 8 more to go, 17 plus 8. Equals $25 on Twitch, set the fair, let's hit that goal, okay. And today, we're going to be reacting to part 2, felony security guard, charged with impersonating police officer. I don't know if it was the same as the last stream, last police officer, fake police officer, but this is another one. Okay, well, let's get started.
Tonight, a man accused of pretending to be a police officer is now facing serious charges in Kitsap County. Prosecutors say the man went as far as responding to actual emergency calls with real officers. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Preston Felon.
And I'm Molly Shen. Como's Jeremy Harris has new details about the investigation and what police have found out about this man. Jeremy?
Yeah, Molly and Preston, we learned today that Bremerton officers at first thought this guy was a real police officer who was backing them up on emergency calls.
Liar.
But those officers said small details didn't add up about his uniform and what he was saying about his job. Those officers at the time did not know this guy was a convicted felon who a judge said today poses a real risk to the community.
It is Felon. Oh, it's the same guy.
From a police uniform to a jail jumpsuit, Michael Tietz now facing felony charges alleging he impersonated a police officer here in Bremerton.
While Mr. Scaletta Tietz does not have any in-state criminal history, he does have rather significant out-of-state criminal history.
A police report says a Bremerton officer responded to a call of a fire in this parking garage. When he got to the scene, he saw what looked like an undercover police car pulling up behind him with flashing blue lights. The officer says Tietz got out and identified himself as an off-duty Edmonds police officer who was working a security job nearby at the Salvation Army. The officer noticed Tietz had a full uniform with police and SWAT patches, handcuffs, and a body camera. The officer says he got talking with Tietz and his story didn't add up, including claims that he'd worked for the Baltimore Police, then the Thurston County Sheriff's Office, and now had been a gang detective with Edmonds for 2 years. Police say it was all a lie.
I did work as security there.
And he was employed with the security firm.
Investigators tracked down the security company Tietz was working for. The boss said Tietz was absolutely not allowed to have a gun or police markings, and he wasn't supposed to leave the Salvation Army property.
The state referenced that there's information that he was harassing members of the community under the authority of law, and from what I understand, he was only engaging with police officers.
Prosecutors said Tietz's prior felonies prohibit him from possessing a gun and say his actions of impersonating a cop are a threat to the community.
He is alleged to have used false authority to harass members of the community. So the state has serious concerns over his the safety of the community given those actions.
Now, a judge set his bail at $50,000. His prior conviction history includes charges for assault, burglary, escape, and a fake bomb threat hoax in Maryland back in 2015. Edmonds police say he had no affiliation with them whatsoever.
This guy should be locked up forever. True felony charges now. Go fake being a police officer, even though he was a security guard at the Salvation Army, but he was staying with a police uniform on. With all this stuff, the threat he stole it, okay? Well, no, he stole it, but he was still faking it. That's kind of booty, not gonna lie. Anyway, that was the stream. Quick one. I'm kind of sleepy. We out. Okay. Taking one viewer who was here the whole time. Okay, thank you.